Okay, guys. So it's 2:02. Whoever else is going to join, we'll just add them. I just want to get started. So here it is. So I want to welcome everybody to this webinar. It's our first time, so bear with us, me and Michelle. And of course, as I said, to hide the background noise, I put everybody on mute. But if you want to talk, we ask that you wait until the end. We'll have a question period, but keep your questions, and we'll have a chat all together. If there's people in French, I don't see anybody in French, but if there is, I will. I'm actually going to share a link that's for the French community, and I will also share it later on. But this is the link. So if you want to go and follow it in French, you can. Et on va répondre à vos questions en français aussi à la fin. So we would like to thank everybody for participating to this event. We appreciate the time that you're giving us. This has been a very difficult year for everyone at FPWR Canada. We have been adapting to this new normal. So we've been brainstorming ways we can hold walks during this time. And we want to thank Tanya Johnson for coming up with this idea, which is a one virtual walk across Canada on one day for one cause. At this time, we don't know what the future holds, and it is extremely difficult to plan and prepare to rent a park, to rent equipment. Plus, we all have a lot more on our plates than usual. So with all the reality that FPWR 2020 will be, it is going to be very difficult for PWS research. But we won't let that stop us. So we want our mission to continue, our mission to fundraising to continue. And we can't let the pandemic, let us forget that our kids are still going through the challenges that they go through. So we can't put this on pause. So that's why we're planning, as I said, an event on one date, one nation, one walk for one cause on Sunday, September 20th. And we hope you can all join us. So again, you don't need to rent a park, no need to rent equipment, no need to hire entertainment. The goal is very simple. It's just to walk around your neighborhood, and we are going to explain how easy it's going to be. We're going to raise money COVID style. So we will basically, every family can plan a route around their neighborhood. We also encourage you to ask your family and friends to do the same, to plan a route around their neighborhood. And basically, you wear your shirts from last year or the years before. I have my old shirt. If you don't have a shirt, we can definitely ship you one. We have all sizes. So we do have a stockpile. And just like past years, and probably most important this year, each family is going to have to create a participant page or a fundraising page. We used to call it a fundraising page. And that way you can share it by email or by social media. So just quickly, for those of you who forgot, or for those of you who need to remember, to do a fundraising page, our new website is fundraise.fpwr.ca. And basically, this is what the website looks like. You go in the middle. If you go in the middle and you put the percentage sign and click on search, it will list you basically all the walks that have registered already for 2020, or we're hoping to do a walk this year. So you choose if you don't have a walk that's near you, you can choose the National Virtual One Small Step Walk, which is a general walk that is virtual. So you can open up a page under there, and you can click on register as an individual to create a participant page. Oh, hold on, I'm just going to admit one more person. Okay. So that's basically the logistics of it. Now, to open a fundraising page, I know that just want to make sure because people are coming in. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so Participant page. Once you open the participant page, I'm not going to go through it. There's a video that I sent, that's a YouTube video that you can definitely go look at. We have it in French, we have it in English, and it shows you how to open up a participant page. If you have questions or you need more help, I can definitely help you with that. So you choose we personalize your page. I highly suggest it. Basically, it's you go into something on the right. Once you're signed in, you go on your right, and there's a participant center, and that's where you can go and personalize your page. You choose a picture. You write a message as to why you're walking. You can mention the challenges you are going through and encourage donations by explaining what advancement of research is going to do and how these challenges can be treated through that. And if you need help, whether it's the picture, the putting the message, whatever it is, you contact me. I can do it really quickly and get you the so you send me the picture and send me the text, and I'll personalize it for you. But it's important to personalize the page because it allows people to know what you're fundraising for. We can also personalize the link of your page. So your link can be fundraise.fpwr.ca/walking for Juliana / walking for Dante / team Gibson, whatever you want it to be. So I can do that for you. I have to do it because I have to do it in the background, but once it's done, you can actually use that link instead of a bunch of numbers and gibberish. And finally, I highly suggest you make a donation to your page because other people can see the minimum donation, and they'll be encouraged to donate. People are encouraged to donate when they see there's already contribution there. Just quickly, I want to talk about sending an approach to fundraising through email because it's a little iffy. Not everybody is comfortable with doing an email and asking for donations. So you have to think about your audience. It's kind of like an onion layer by layer. Your first core group is your family and maybe your best friend, one or two best friends that you can send an email to. Then you can go to your circle of good friends, and finally you can go to the contacts that you are comfortable with, the co-workers, friends of friends, distant relatives, hairdressers. The list is long, but it is up to you to decide who you're comfortable with sending it to. But start small. And of course, your core family is the people that are going to most likely make the most donations. So, maybe day one or week one, you start with them, and then the week after you go to your friends, and then the week after you go to the rest. Start small and grow it. Again, the message has to be authentic, and it depends on you. Some people like it short and sweet, and some people like it long and lengthy and with a lot of details and research information. So it really depends on who you're sending the email to. Okay. And social media, which is a completely different beast. So social media, the way to share the link is basically copy paste it into a post, a Facebook post, tweet, Instagram, or whatever social media you use. When somebody makes a donation, you can tag them and say thank you. Some people use a picture with, the person we're fundraising for, and they say, hey, thank you for donating. So it's important to do that. Set yourself some goals on a weekly basis. So week one, I'm going to raise $200. Week two, I'm going to raise another $200. By the end of the month, $500. And also, tell your supporters, this is where we are for this week's goal in your Facebook post. So it allows people to know where you're going, because people love to know that when you're closer to your goal, people have a tendency to donate more. It's just the way it works, basically. So, and don't make every post an ask. You can always use a post to say, for example, CARE PWS is a clinical trial that's happening in Canada. So thanks to your funds, we have a clinical trial. So keep on donating. We're going to find a treatment. or any information on research that you can see. And ask me, ask Michelle. We're here to help you if you need more ideas about what you can tweet out or post on Facebook. We are going to be posting stuff on our Facebook as well, the FPWR Canada's Facebook page. So definitely go, and we have an Instagram page as well. So go and look, and you can share our own posts as well. So again, on Sunday, September 20th, we walk together, one-day event. You plan your walk route. You encourage your friends and family to do the same in their neighborhoods so that we can keep follow the social distancing guidelines. And we'd encourage you to wear, of course, your past t-shirts. And once again, if you don't have one, we can send you one. And everybody take lots of pictures, post the pictures on social media using the hashtag OSS Canada 2020. And if you can, go live. So Facebook Live, Instagram Live, and put that hashtag. And that way, when we do you can search and you will see all the pictures of everybody that did it on that day. So, that's it. So now I'm going to send it to Michelle so she can explain to you our new feature of online auction.
Hi guys. So with the new way of this virtual walk, we thought, how can we incorporate silent auctions? Because most walks do have some kind of raffle or auction. I don't know why there's feedback, sorry.
Hold on, I'll put myself on mute. Maybe that's going to help.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. So the silent auction company is an outside company, and we've used them in the past for the galas. And they have set up, because they are unable to do any fundraisers and attend anything, they set up an online way of an online auction. So they've been apparently doing very, very well. When I spoke to him last week, and he's actually, saying he wished he did this a long time ago, because it's an easy way to fundraise for charities. So they basically will supply a variety of items at different price points. They'll have an auction link set up right towards FPWR Canada, and most likely will have that in the name. It's a blind bid, which is a little bit different than a silent auction. The company that will take care of all the transactions and the shipping. Everything is transparent to the bidder. Before they bid, HST and shipping are extra. And he said, I asked him about that. He said there hasn't been any issues so far with the fundraisers he's been working with. And he will ship anywhere across Canada. And at this time, due to the pandemic, he's saying it's about 2 weeks after the auction closes. Then we thought, although the money goes to the same cause, we decided that all the proceeds will be split between all the walks that are taking, that have walk pages, and we're doing one on one day for, and we'll split the proceeds per walk kind of thing. There's an option to donate items. He suggested that, because of the times, it shouldn't be gift certificates or anything like that, but any sports memorabilia, any donated items can be added to the website. If you have an item, send me a picture and we'll add it to the website. And once the auction closes, we'll have to ship it out, and then we'll cover the expenses for the shipping. All donated items will be 100% of the proceeds to the charity. We'll have one link to online auction everyone can share with friends and family through email and social media, and it'll run from September 15th to the 21st. So hopefully, I'm looking forward to doing it. It sounds really good, and we may consider doing it another time throughout the year, just as its own fundraiser. If you guys want to unmute, have any questions or anything like that, we're excited to get this going, and we have lots of time to set it up and start getting donations. We want to make a lot of noise. We're going to promote on Facebook, Instagram. We're hoping you'll share our posts. But feel free to ask any questions or anything that we may have missed.
Yeah, I'd like to add, if I could. It's Tanya.
Sure.
So number one, that silent auction idea sounds amazing. Thanks for looking into that. I can see myself already online shopping, and it's really cool that they're offering 100% to us if we get an item donated. Because I know there's probably a lot of us who have access to sports tickets, or well, maybe not sports tickets now, but you know what I mean, like items that would be valuable, whether it's jewelry or a business owner that you know of that wanted to donate to you or has offered for before in the past. And also to add to what Carol said earlier about sharing your story on your page, really important that you get that personal touch in, because I know that when I talk about Dante and his experience, it really helps my family and friends understand what we're going through. And it doesn't have to be sappy. It could be like very hopeful and talk about all the amazing things that our kids are doing or what they've overcome. But that personal touch is super important. And what I've found is there's a lot of people that donated to my page that I didn't even expect to donate. And these were people outside my circle of family and friends.
Everybody on one page.
So those were just the two things I wanted to add. But this overall idea of having one walk on one day all together as one nation is awesome. I do think that if people can't do it for whatever reason on September 20th, we could offer something like, maybe just do it before September 20th if that day doesn't work for you, just to be a little more flexible. But overall, I love that we're all coming together in September, and hopefully in September we're in a better place with COVID as well. So I just wanted to add that.
Yeah, and also, on that date, there's no specific time, so you choose your time. If it's morning, it's morning. If it's afternoon, it's afternoon. But the goal is just to, have lots of pictures and lots of lives going on that date to make it.
But that's a really good point. It doesn't necessarily have to be on that day. It could be any day that works for you in terms of, whatever works for you. If September 20th doesn't work.
Yeah, maybe we just keep it in September and just to streamline it a bit. But I mean, it's so much easier than planning a walk at a park, which is really cool. So.
Yeah. Anybody have any questions? The floor is open. So I know a couple of people always ask me about OSS website, the quality of the pictures and all that. So to load up the pictures, if the quality is too high, the system won't allow it. So again, any technical difficulties with the website, please reach out to me. It will be, I know all the kinks of it now, so I can fix it for you. So, Linda, did you have anything to add? Or you're good?
Nope, everything's good. Really well explained, and I'm really glad that the salad auction has come into play. I think that's just going to be a really great idea, and it's going to take a whole lot of work away from the hosts, right? Trying to, if that was something that they were going to do or venture in on their own, it was going to be, it's going to be a lot easier now, at least for me.
And a question I might have for you, Michelle, maybe, is do you think that link in, I didn't ask you before, but do you think that link can also have some French in it for our French audience? Yes, Raylene is asking if we can send this presentation. Yes, this presentation will be sent to everybody. Yes. So sorry.
I'm not sure, but I'll ask.
Yeah, because I know that a lot of people are going to, in the French community would like to have the opportunity to do the same online. So I just thought about that. So we'll ask and we'll.
And could the link be extended, or did the silent auction company say a week was enough, or should we do like September 1st to September 20th? What do you guys think of that?
So far what he's experienced is 4 to 5 days max for a fundraiser. And we could certainly just open it up in June and and have it ongoing. That's certainly possible. And then what happens is it's just replenished. But my fear is, will it have the same impact for a fundraiser unless we try it in June, stop it for over the summer, and then have it again in September. But I would ideally like to have it, throughout the year.
Okay. So the idea was maybe to test it out during June, and maybe and then do the September one, right, Michelle? Is that what we were talking about?
Yeah, and Raylene said I think a smaller auction would be better. I wouldn't want to wait 4 months, but it's not. It's what happens is they keep track of everything. So as soon as it's still 4 to 5 days for them. Sorry, so the auction will be 4 to 5 days. It has an ending, and then everything that was bid on and whoever won will be shipped, and then it'll be replenished, and it'll have another consecutive bunch of days to bid again. So it's just like it just keeps revolving, basically. So it's you don't have to wait till September to get your items. It would be sort of a 2 week, or a week, 4 to 5 days, and then the 2 week shipping.
Okay. Yeah. And Kristen said that she usually does an auction, because Kristen does an auction on Facebook. And now she said that it usually lasts about a week, her auctions. So the timing has to be short. Okay, so if anybody else doesn't have any questions, again, you can always join me or Michelle through our emails are on fpwr.ca. You can text us, call us, whatever you need, and we'll leave it there. And hopefully, a lot of you join, and it's going to be one small step is not going away. We hope the pandemic goes away, but not one small step.
Thanks so much. It's a great idea. And I look forward to seeing all the Facebook Lives and the Instagram Lives and all the photos and all the hype in September. I think it's going to be great. And it's a great way to kind of throw a positive spin on this tough time we're living in. And Dante says hi.
Hi.
Hi, Dante. All right. So we'll leave it there. Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks for your time. Bye.
Thank you. You guys, enjoy your day.